Oh no, it's gonna be Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Jax. Okay, still.
Champion.
The chosen one?
Yeah.
We can get a good idea of what all these guys are like.
Part-time Revenant.
Part-time.
Well, he's a full-time Revenant now.
Right.
Whoa, don't give anything away, bro.
I mean, this story trailer, he's a Revenant.
All right, let's talk about him.
Okay.
How's he play?
He is classic Liu Kang.
Yep.
I think his fight style, like his normal attacks, are pretty similar to what we did in MK9 and MK10. We didn't want to reinvent the wheel with him because I think Liu Kang is one of the characters where when you pick up Liu Kang, you kind of want to know what you're getting. Like he's a great beginner character, a great character that's just you just want to kick people in the head,
right?
And it's his abilities.
If they manage to make Liu Kang super interesting, because I actually think he was interesting in MKX, it'll be great.
He actually had those in the 3D games. And
Damn, this stage looks fucking cool.
And they were back. He uses them in some of his combos, his throws.
Every character's kind of got to have a weapon now.
Because it's super cool.
Steve, we actually played today a little bit. I was playing against your Liu Kang, and you're pretty good with him so far.
Yeah, well, Liu Kang's actually one of my favorite characters in MK.
Which surprised me. I didn't know
He's
that.
got crazy walk speed, dude. Holy shit, it is super fast.
He's just generally simple to play with a lot of payoff.
And that's definitely true. So,
there are some things about him, though, like we always talk about with our games. It's like there's some stuff that's on the upper level that maybe you never have to even get to.
There's some stances, there's some stuff like that. So he doesn't always use his nunchucks. I wouldn't call him a weapons character. It more kind of complements it. He still has his martial arts moves, which still look super cool.
Liu Kang's always had some of my favorite kicks in our games.
Absolutely.
I'm a huge fan of that, the stomp.
Shaolin stomp, bam.
I'm excited to see more people as people get their hands on the game, using those hop maneuvers more often.
Yeah.
Because they're some of my favorite things to do, and sometimes like when you actually just fake a wake up and do a short hop, and people are waiting for the wake up, you can get the overhead sometimes if they're ducking low.
So his base loadout for special moves is exactly what you'd expect it to be. It's straight up classic Mortal Kombat 2. He has a really good fireball. You can amplify it, and it's super fast, good damage. Flying kick's back. It's flying kick.
Yeah, it's what you expect.
The amplified is sort of new. He does this cool flip. It's a great combo ender.
I like it how
full screen. It actually.
I like it how it's like this game is all about neutral, and then we have all these characters that just have fuck neutral specials like flying kick,
full screen,
teleport punch.
You convert it like that, you get the crushing blow.
I'm gonna get that every time.
That actually, as a Liu Kang player, something will probably happen quite a bit.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of. It sounds like you have to do this, this, and this, but it's something that you naturally do since like MK3.
Air fireballs with Liu Kang. It's what you do, right? Like
bite kicks back, and it's actually been changed up a little. The meter burn one, he does multiple, and then this is what really makes me happy. This is
those moves will be absolutely unsafe, but a move being unsafe doesn't mean it isn't bad. In general, if it's fast as fuck, well then yeah.
And then once you're in the corner, you're in Liu Kang.
That's the way Mortal Kombat's always been.
I definitely think Liu Kang excels there.
Now there is there's a crushing blow with the bicycle kick.
Yes, this one is actually after 3 meter burns.
3?
Yeah, you have to meter burn it 3 times. Not in a row. You just have to do it 3 times.
In a match.
Yeah, in a match. I gotta get my stamina back.
Okay, show us some swaggy combos, by the way. You got swaggy combos?
I mean, there's no meter.
Yeah. All right, so then the 3rd time... Wait, I didn't meter burn. So now I have it loaded. I've done 3. Now, the next time I do regular, it'll go into the crushing blow. So it's interesting that it's actually the regular one that does it, but you have to do the amplified one 3 times before you can get it.
Well, because you have no meter anymore.
Right, exactly. So let's go over the loadout I made here.
Now, just so everyone knows, there'll be 2 loadouts.
Man, this monk is stabbed on the floor. Poor guy.
We don't want to keep everybody on watching us all day because there's also beta to play.
Right.
So the first move I gave him is his Shaolin Parry. It behaves as you'd expect from a parry. It'll beat mids and highs. He'll knock you away. The cool thing is you can actually amplify it, and he gets a pop-up.
Oh, you should have gone to the bicycle kick, man.
Nice. That's cool that his counter actually leads to a pop-up.
Now, the reason I wanted to show this is it also has a really cool crushing blow requirement. It's if you parry a wake-up attack.
Oh.
Oh, that is.
Oh, that is
the one
sick.
punch,
Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And one thing that's
It's
neat,
a lot of damage too.
and it's kind of rare with crushing blows, is it's before the amplified, and you can actually still amplify.
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good amount of damage. You told me not to say hema damage, so I won't.
Yeah, because no one knows what hema means.
But
Can
if
we
I
say hella?
yeah, sure.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I would describe that as Shaolin hella damage.
Hella damage.
And but you are, you're using.
Looks pretty cool.
Some of your crushing blows right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember, you can only use the crushing blow once per game.
Hard read,
So
man.
even if you
That is a hard
that they're going
read.
to wake up attack and you're going to win anyway, you actually don't want to use it.
Yep.
The second thing I gave him in this loadout is his fire buff. You turn this on, and it increases the damage for all of his attacks, and it sets up a second ability that I equipped, which is his teleport.
So
This is a
MKX
brand
style
new
stuff,
move.
and then what the
He'll
fuck?
warp behind them, and this actually has different versions. For example, he can drop down if you hold up into an overhead. It's a super quick overhead. Or actually
What?
sweep you. So it becomes a 50-50 mix-up off of a teleport.
But he has to have the fire on.
Exactly. Only when he has the fire on. So, for the custom variation system, this is actually pretty in-depth.
Liu Kang
You
has
have
a
to have the buff
teleport?
on, and then the teleport's on. So
Right.
that's taking up 2 your slots for a very, very powerful...
I was gonna say, I mean, it seems to be pretty damn worth it.
Yeah.
For a 50-50 mix-up like that, which obviously doesn't lead to full combos,
Right.
but as a player who's playing against Liu Kang, he has the fire on. Now's the only time I need to worry about that.
Right. What's he gonna do? He's gonna just
Yep.
instantly mix me up.
So if the fire buff's on, I'm not too scared about it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
I
pretty
love
neat.
connecting like air fireballs to anything. Like it's
Yeah.
just the most fun thing in the world.
So there's a pop-up off, there's a back two.
Yeah, that's back to... Alright, one more loadout.
One more loadout. Let's see it. See.
Wow. Yeah,
go
so
over
they
the
made Liu
This
Kang
is mine.
like crazy.
Yeah.
The classic,
Made him insane.
Like MK2, the hero of the Earth Realm, the goody-goody guy. That's Liu Kang I play. And I think he looks...
Damn, he
super
looks
cool.
really good.
It's a
Can we
lot.
take a minute to appreciate?
What a cool ass looking character model, right?
Awesome.
Yo,
Yeah.
Shaolin Trap Dungeon is so cool.
So real quick, also, we will be getting to a fatality for each character.
Yes.
We're going to do it in a quick little versus match to make
Yes.
it easier, and we will show you, of course, the fatal blows.
Fatal blows.
So this loadout I wanted to be based on his nunchucks, and I gave him a couple of nunchuck moves. The first one is actually, I don't think Liu Kang's ever had one before, a command grab. It's like a full-on, it's not like an attack throw, it's an actual command
He looks
grab.
really good. Yeah.
has a
I think actually his default looks better than the Revenant. Or this one looks better than Revenant.
Then he has a stance. You go into it, and now you have a few options.
No fucking way.
One is an overhead. It goes into this auto combo. 4 is actually a low that goes into an auto combo. And then the coolest is he gets a projectile absorb.
Give me that. Give me that.
Now, here's the cool thing about that.
Tell us.
You've done how many? There's 3 different attacks out of it and a projectile absorb. Now, similar to Jackie Briggs, who has a her clinch set up. Once you've done all of those attacks, you've loaded up a crushing blow.
Uh-oh.
It's like you guys practiced.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was really good.
So when you're fighting Liu Kang in this stance, you have to keep track of which moves he's done. And that means he also has to successfully absorb your projectile. So you could literally, if he's done the first 2 attacks,
Huge combo
stop
opportunity.
doing your projectile so he doesn't have a chance. Or bait out the Liu Kang going into the stance and do like a double projectile. Or
Sure.
There's a whole bunch of mind games. And then he'll have it loaded, and the next time he does
Wow.
stance 1, he's going to get that pop-up into a combo.
Cool.
What happens if he plays against a character with that projectile?
Then you can't get
Then
that.
he just can't do it.
Yep.
What do we got left?
That's
That's
Liu
a
Kang.
really, that's a cool gimmick. I like that.
Let's do it.
I like it. That is an
big
interesting
fan.
gimmick.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh my god, the old MK Dragon is his fatal blow, not a fatality. That was a really cool
Now,
fatal
a lot of people
blow.
on Twitter thought that was his fatality.
Oh, little do you know.
They didn't
folks.
realize the sort of the
lighting.
background and the lighting, how that all changes for those. So no, that is.
Yeah, Liu Kang looks more interesting than he ever has been. I mean, Flame
So I would
Fist stuff
say
that he
the
had in
overall
X
thing
was
about
also
Liu Kang
really
here
cool.
is It's Liu Kang.
Yeah.
We did not.
Classic Kang.
We really didn't want to redesign him. I think that's what Liu Kang players like, just the pressure, the zoning.
I don't know if we'd say we didn't want to redesign him, right? We just want to keep him true to the character and
But
add and enhance him, add these new moves and
Yes.
abilities to him.
And there are. That's the abilities is where it comes. I think
Right.
the custom variation system is where he's going to be different.
Right.
So everyone's base Liu Kang is going to be kind of the standard Liu Kang that we've played. Very easy to pick up and play. And the
that's-
abilities are like the stance. There's another stance that we're not showing. There's
Sure.
And they made him into
For you
Maxi.
guys to
Yeah, right?
explore When
Yes.
it comes out here in a
Let's
month.
actually set up real quick to get him through a little show of Fatality. Derek, we'll talk real quick though.
Yeah, what's up?
You were a fan in MKX of playing Liu Kang.
Yes.
Do you see yourself going back to that again?
Absolutely.
I was thinking about looking at it too. Yeah.
I just love the back two pop-up, right? Like, I will use that all day into swaggy combo, into fireball, drop my combo, try it again, and drop it again.
I will say this: the times that you got it,
It was good.
it
Felt
was
good.
really good.
Felt good. But now that I can just amplify that bicycle kick twice, I'm all in.
We come from different worlds, Johnny.
Aren't you from Earth Realm too?
I mean, I come from the real world.
Man,
Oh, straight roast.
seeing Johnny and Liu Kang talk to each other makes me very happy.
Get to the end.
Let's see it here.
Feels like the old Mortal Kombat movie, you know?
One thing that Ed had touched on at Comic-Con is with a variation.
God damn, that was fucking sick.
You can actually kind of build classic versions of the characters. The classic Scorpion, classic Liu Kang. So
Yes.
it's really cool to see what we can. Classic Jade, right?
You may have noticed I did not do low fireball. That is not base loadout. But if you want that, that is an ability that you can choose to use.
Right.
I personally use that when I play him.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you do.
The more projectiles, the better.
Yeah. I usually use nunchuck stance and low fireball.
All right, Steve. Let's go. It's AI. Did you put it on like medium?
I'm trying to do stuff.
Oh, you're not doing much stuff.
I'm doing stuff.
You just got teched by the computer. All right. All right. Here you go. Oh.
What is your fatalizer, bro? Do the fatal, bro. Oh my god!
It's awesome.
1-inch punch that literally blew their ass up.
It's almost
Okay.
like he shot a bullet of energy through.
Not bad.
I mean, he's
Not bad.
really powerful. The power of the human spirit.
I love all the kind of the plays on the 1-inch punch that we
Yes.
do in this. It's really fun. So that, I mean, we're going to give you a quick look at these characters. That is basically how Liu Kang works. Obviously, a ton of other moves we can add to the character and things like that. But we do, of course.
I feel like people are like, let's see Kung Lao right now.
Do they want to say that?
I think
Are they saying that right
that's
now?
what they.
Let's show them a picture then.
Oh god, Kung Lao.
There he
Oh
is.
Jesus,
Wow,
this
it's
is
a
a
good thing you
nightmare.
had that ready
The
and
nightmare
come on.
returns.
Everyone, apparently, that's what.
I'm gonna throw
everyone
I'm gonna throw hats at your feet until you quit the game.
He just knew.
Let's talk about him.
I have great ears.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk about him.
I would say similar to Liu Kang with Kung Lao. Some characters, the next one we're going to show, we did really redo.
Just stick on the.
I'm just saying,
Stay on subject. Let's go.
similar to Liu Kang, his base loadout, we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. It's the abilities where we did. So let's just go through it. I think we should start with his throws because Kung Lao.
Always has the best throws.
Yeah.
Always.
Kung Lao's throws are great in this game.
Oh.
Oh, do it again.
Throw it
Sorry.
again.
Ooh, it's a cool looking stage.
Yep. How many hits is that? 14.
Ooh, shit goes even faster now. Okay.
14
throw.
and 13.
That looks fun to do.
Yeah.
All right, so Kung Lao's normal attacks are, you know,
Did a lot of
A lot of
wacky whack punches.
classic
rapid-
kung fu.
Yep.
Very, very quick. He has this low attack that advances forward.
Multi-hitting attacks. Multi-hitting strings.
His jump,
What the hell was that? Low overhead low?
very is like forward jump without attacking.
Oh yeah. That movement's awesome.
Super acrobatic.
Yeah, it's really good.
He uses his hat and his uppercut, his sweep. Like the sweeps look so good. The way he
Yeah.
catches it, so good.
The way it goes around his body, like
Yeah.
he has. It seems almost like he controls the hat more in this game than he has before. Before it was more of him just throwing it and things like that, but now it seems like he controls it more.
Looks pretty
yeah,
damn
he
neat.
definitely uses it more in a martial arts way.
There's a confidence about the way he uses it in this game, I think. Because truthfully, you have to be confident if you're catching a hat with a blade on the rim.
Right.
That's true.
Right. You have to be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
All right, so his special attack loadout is, it's pretty much classic Kung Lao. He's got his hat toss, and he has his ability list is full of different kind of hat tosses you can do. His dive kick's back. His dive kick meter burn's super cool in this.
Oh.
Kung Lao without a dive kick is not Kung Lao.
Yeah. Now the requirement for this one is interesting. It's actually hit 2 dive kicks in a row. So if you hit a dive kick, And let's say the opponent's going to do a wake-up attack and you bait it out, jump back.
Another
you'll get the
dive
crushing
kick?
blow,
Wow.
Which is just
That's a
nasty.
shit ton of damage, too.
To do it 2 times in a row is pretty natural.
I mean, Kung Lao players like to talk about how they're these fundamentalists that are methodical playstyles, but they're actually absolute maniacs.
Right. They just travel across screen doing dive kicks.
Spin is back. He has an amplified spin that actually goes forward, and he gets a bigger combo. He can actually do multiple spins and combos.
Ooh.
His combos are super
I
fun
got to
do.
give you huge props right now.
More stuff like that in the
You were
whole
trying to
game,
show me that
please.
when you yesterday at your desk, and it was not working out well for you.
Just in
I'm
general.
glad that I had forgotten that.
Let's have you
Pressure.
blow
I
all your
forgot
offensive
to
meter
think
if you
about
want.
doing that, so I was
Because the
able to do it.
reward
So
is
I'm
that you get a
grateful
cool
that
looking, more damaging
this combo.
combo,
Oh, do you think
but
you're
then
gonna-
you lose all your
I wouldn't
wake
do
ups. So if you
that.
get
I wouldn't
knocked
do that.
down,
But
you're
you would
losing
drop
the opportunity to do like wake up attacks and
His
shit.
teleport's back. It does have a new animation though. The throwing the hat down couldn't be cooler. From teleport, he has a brand new move.
Ooh.
Oh,
Jesus, that was cool.
Advancing overhead.
That's awesome.
That crushing blow requirement is you have to do it after you hit the throw.
Kung Lao
So the
looks
idea here
awesome,
is
dude.
to
Holy
throw.
fuck.
Obviously, you
To set it up.
want to duck it,
Right.
and then he has an overhead, which if you are ducking to not get hit by the throw or duck blocking, you then get hit by the overhead. So you do the sequence. While they're on the ground, you go for it again.
I bet that hell punishable. Absolutely. Most things in this game are really punishable.
Oh, I must have
You need to
already done it.
reset it?
Yeah, I must have already done it.
Yeah, it's like, are we...
All right, there we go. So that's his base loadout. Let's go over his abilities. This is where he gets super
oh,
interesting.
real quick, can't you? You can meter burn teleport too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually meter burn the teleport to hide in the ground
Where'd he go? Where'd he
and
go?
then pop up.
And it's cool too. You can actually see what the hat's doing.
Yeah.
If it gets stuck in the ground like that, that's super cool.
All right, so his abilities are extremely unique. So it started off with this orbiting hat. With the hat, unlike orbiting him, which he does have as an option, the hat will orbit the opponent. And now, if the opponent gets knocked into it,
They're stuck in that area. Is
Yeah.
basically it. Oh.
Oh my
you can see there, I
god.
actually did my low attack. The opponent got knocked into it, which means if the opponent's looking out for that and they're blocking low, you can go in for a throw. Go in for
Oh,
a
he gets
combo,
a...
whatever.
Wow.
Now,
So you have
this
to be
move
ready to
is
tech the
extremely
throw.
Powerful, but you'll notice this is one of the rare moves that actually takes stamina just for using it. I'm not amplifying it. Using the move. So you're going to actually using your resources, which does recharge, to
Right.
do this orbiting hat. But
There are some other moves too that I don't know if we've completely outlined that.
Yes.
Just performing them does take your offensive or defensive stamina.
it's pretty rare, but you're right. Geras has one. A lot of cancels do that. So this is
Right.
one of them.
That's kind of
The
badass.
second move I gave him.
Not gonna be
is,
fun blocking it though.
What? Oh, I remember. Buzzsaw hat.
Oh, the classic.
So it's kind of like an MK3 style, but the cool thing is he can now hold it, and I'm actually moving it around. I'm moving the stick around,
You can move it
completely
around
controlling
yourself?
and he can amplify it.
That's amazing. This is some
stay
like
in
Metal
place
Man
while
bullshit.
He's able to move around.
That just sounds nasty.
His straight metal
Pretty
blades.
Awesome with his setups.
You put the saw on yourself? That's crazy.
How about one more?
A lot of tools, man.
I'm pretty hyped.
Last few characters they've
Yeah,
shown have a lot of
Kung Lao's
tools,
ability-
way more than the first few they've shown.
Again, I hate to repeat myself. A lot like Liu Kang. It's like your base slowdown is your kind of checkmark boilerplate Kung Lao, and then the abilities is where you can go nuts.
Right.
I'm also a huge fan of this MK3 style aesthetic for Kung Lao.
Yeah, this looks cool.
So the first one I gave him is Z Hat. He'll actually
Performance
He
is
paints the Z
Yeah.
on his heads. And then,
amplified one. Which is cool.
Chop, chop, chop.
it's coming at you like this.
Yeah, this does really good chip damage. It's super hard to avoid.
So good.
The downside is you can see the
Yeah, it's like Noob Saibot, Jackie,
So,
Kung
cool
Lao,
things is
and
you can actually
now
cancel out.
and Liu
And while it
Kang
does take
all
stamina,
have tool sets that
taking the
seem
opponent
way bigger than any of the characters that they've shown before. Way bigger.
Again, there's another example. Canceling out of the Z hat will take some of your offensive
Yep.
or defensive.
It's taking defensive for cancels. And this, I'm 100% all in. He has a stance where he summons the spirit of the great Kung Lao. And so I am a huge mark for the great Kung Lao.
What?
This guy,
Steve's lore minute, folks.
this guy, without a knowledge of guns, rocket launchers, fireballs, pure Shaolin martial arts defeated Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat and saved the Earth realm. There is a reason he is called the Great Kung Lao. No one's calling you the Great Tyler.
No one is calling him the Great. No.
Never.
I have always wanted to see
Tyler's
Liu
like,
Kang,
never.
And I'm super happy that he is so tight. His spirit is in combat.
Because he's just that badass.
He's that great. So
right.
Kung Lao gets 3 new moves from it.
All right, let's go through them.
Steve's Lorman.
He gets this projectile.
Ooh.
If he does it 3 times, it gets a crushing blow. He gets an anti-air, and then this is really cool, this low stomp.
That some of this stuff looks really
You can
neat.
cancel it.
So he's taking the power from the Great Kung Lao.
Yes.
And
You can do a great Kung Lao cancel.
His own result.
And power.
Yes.
Would
If
that
you-
be
if you
Great
amplify it.
Lao?
I don't think it's his grandfather. I think it's way farther back than that.
Great grandpappy Lao?
That would be a question for Dom.
All right. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Definitely tweet him and ask him which grandfather he
Right,
is.
right,
He
right.
definitely
How
wants to
far
see.
of separation is
Yeah,
this?
definitely tweet him that.
Yeah, we need to know.
Yeah,
Ancestors,
That's
give
Else
me
tweet him that
strength.
because We're doing a stream.
yeah. I think everyone in the chat should tweet him that
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my.
What level of Lao are
Yeah.
they separated? I need to know.
I need to know.
Yeah.
So-
Important questions are important.
Let's go over his fatal blow.
Very cool looking. Very. I never
really
thought
like the
Kung Lao would be
startup
cool looking, but he's
because-
pretty cool looking in this game.
He's reminiscent of MKX.
Ow!
Ah, that's awesome.
Oh, Jesus!
That would hurt.
That. I really like the fatal
back
blow.
scratcher.
Own the fact that they're essentially fatality.
Yeah, right.
But because it's Mortal Kombat, Kano's fine.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. He's just gonna get right back up.
All right, so we should do a match with him.
Yeah, let's take a
Yeah.
look. Let's me and Derek will talk a little bit. You and I don't have a lot of. We never
Friends.
played a lot. Oh, yikes! We didn't play a lot of Kung Lao matches.
No.
So maybe in the future, if you're gonna do Liu Kang, I should learn Kung Lao. We could do some of those matches.
Yeah,
at
a
some
little
point.
Shaolin throwdown.
Yeah, he's. I'm pretty impressed.
I like to see it.
So we're now gonna get to a fatality.
And you're gonna do some swaggy combos.
Maybe.
That's
Don't
that.
talk during the intro.
Human or revenant, one thing is constant.
My penchant for deadly headwear?
Your overheated ego.
There's been some.
Man,
roasting
I just love all the poses, like where he does like his bow and his prayer stances and shit. I think Kung Lao looks
Yes.
pretty
Like,
great.
I have to say, even in the trailer that we just did, like, it just looks so good. His expressions are so
He
good.
has 2 great ones. When Geras comes back, and that one
Hey.
with Scorpions.
It's in the street.
It's in the trailer.
Hey,
When he says our future is insane,
right.
like that. That's my favorite. That's probably my favorite line of the whole thing in the trailer.
Yeah,
And
I like the
his-
smirk when he cuts off here. Like, that was easy, and the smirk that he makes.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm talking about.
oh,
It's
so
great.
good.
And I love when Scorpion shoots the spear at the door and it misses him, and they're both like, whoa.
I just we big props to the animation team, the facials in the game. Just, I mean, and people on Twitter are talking about it too, which is really cool for us to like see the team get those kind of props because it does look so good.
Yep. All right, what we got?
Give me something good.
The way he teleports down will never get old to me. He looks so obnoxiously cocky.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh man,
that's Kung Lao.
that's
Yeah.
super good.
That was a Kung Lao fatal.
One more character?
Wasn't
Wow, we-
ridiculous, but I thought it was pretty good.
Our goal today was we want to show 3 characters. We don't want to like go too fast, but we also don't want to keep it away from the beta. Give them,
Yeah,
give
no,
them
you're right.
stuff.
You're right. You're right.
And then next week we'll have some characters again.
we will.
So maybe at the end of the stream I'll give you a hint as to one of them.
Just one.
Oh, all right, I'm hyped for that.
Are we doing just one? Oh, wait,
No,
this is too many questions.
No, we're not. Too many questions though.
Too many questions.
Let's show the picture of our next character. Final.
Jax
of
or
the day.
Katana? Jax.
There he is.
Major Jackson.
All right, here we go.
Jackson Briggs.
Known
Is
Major.
it Yaxon
No
will
Major.
do?
I am obviously I'm I like wrestling style characters,
Right, oh,
and I'll be totally honest. MKX, I played him a little bit, but his
You sucked at him.
Yeah,
You sucked at him.
absolutely.
Yeah.
His B&B was too hard for me. It had a run cancel in I couldn't do.
Right.
I think I did it twice in my life in practice mode and never anywhere else. Everyone else was like, that's not that hard.
right.
Yeah, the old
when I
bink,
heard
bink,
Jax was gonna be in the
and then
game,
run cancel forward.
Jax is not exactly my style of character, gameplay or aesthetic.
Sure.
He's not exactly like a princess or a female ninja or something
Right.
like that.
Right. Yeah.
When I saw the work, our design, animation, all that did, this is definitely the coolest Jax has ever been.
God, that me, myself, and I line in the trailer, like He's the cool. He's definitely the coolest he's ever looked to me.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look.
Yeah,
real
let's
quick.
go in it. Let's start with his throws.
Here's what I like about his throws. He has one brutal throw and one just disrespectful throw.
He chokes
The
your
way
ass
the
out.
opponent ragdolls after that part is so like look at their arms, how they are out.
I love the go to sleep too.
All right, so Jax,
Can you put him to sleep one more time? Yeah.
Jax is actually drastically different from the last games, but there's still flavor there. Like he's not going to feel unfamiliar.
Right.
So you can see some of his normal attacks, very reminiscent of.
Got a
MK9.
gun? He's got like a sawed-off
Cool,
shotgun?
It goes into this cool throw.
What?
Now you'll notice something here.
Yes, I'm going to get to that very soon. The dash punch is actually not a special move anymore, but he kind of does a Superman punch in some of his animations. You can see there.
Interesting.
He has back forward too.
He has heated arms as well.
Which is,
Like
I think the
mega
reimagining
heated
of
arms.
I love.
Oh,
that.
it's a grenade
One more normal I'd
launcher.
like to show is his back two. Bop, bop. He can actually fully charge it, and it's a crushing blow.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
So that's a super fun crushing blow one. You have to fully do it.
Fully charged.
All right, so now let's go over his heated arms, which is the mechanic you alluded to. Every time Jax lands a punch, you can see his arms get more and more hot. And there's different levels to this. You can see this is the max level. This increases the damage of all his punch attacks as he goes forward.
Really?
However, it has a cooldown. When you wait, it'll actually run off, and as he does moves, it'll run off. From this, it does three things. It adds crushing blows. There are some moves, like you can see here, he has this string.
Now, this is these are some moves you can add to.
God
the
damn.
character,
But when it's at max, it becomes a crushing blow, as well as his throw. So, the more punches he does, and he has a ton of punching and style moves.
Lucky for you, Jax mainly only punches.
You know that's primed, and then if he goes for those moves, so like if you know, just a good mix-up would be, like let's say he gets you in a restand situation, throw versus strike, and if he has glowing arms, it's going to do a crushing blow.
So Jax levels up his presidentiality and gets different moves and stuff, and more damage.
Super heated. There's also, I don't know if you have these set up in any of the loadouts, there's actually a move you can equip that will do it for you. There you
Yes. He also has his classic ground pound. I forgot about that. Oh, we haven't got to a special move yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, the second thing Heated Arms does is everything does more damage. The last thing it does is it gains access to the MK3 style missiles. He's got the double and the regular. So normally he doesn't have any zoning capabilities at all. He does have a slow fireball that I'll show, but he doesn't have a traditional fireball. But with Heated Arms, he can expend that energy to get a really good, fast recovering projectile. And we've been using the energy wave lately, so I love that we brought the MK3 rockets back.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
So let's go over his special moves. We already showed classic ground pound is back. He can actually do this buff. He can amplify it to get Heated Arms.
Get mad.
This is his new dash punch. It's a mid. Good advancing move. Here's where things get super cool. Gotcha's back, and these options from it, I love. He has a bunch of them. This one's great. He'll get Heated Arms doing it.
He'll walk
You can
your
actually
ass over to the
switch
corner.
sides, then continue it. And then a cool thing is, you see normally he kind of tosses you aside. Near a corner, he gets a restand.
Oh my
If he's in the
god.
corner, he can do that, throw you in the corner. Or over here,
That is hilarious.
switch sides, continue it, then throw you in the corner. And then he can get his pressure. So you can see, a simple
That's cool.
scenario would be, if he doesn't have Heated
That is
Arms
really
at all,
cool.
just a couple of jabs. They start
This
to
is some
go.
Killer Instinct shit. Yeah, dude.
Then you can get
Jax
in
is
the
looking a
corner.
little TJ Combo-y in many
Do a bunch of
ways right
jabs to
now.
Get him really hot. Then go for this. And then he's going to have these mix-ups with the crushing blows with the Heated Arms. So he is absolutely deadly with slight heat and in the corner.
Some of these moves.
Then he has his grenade launcher. This is one of his gear items. He has an upwards one and a straight one.
This thumper.
Yeah, he
I
can
want to be able to
amplify it,
blow
and he
somebody
can
up.
mix it. He can do
I want a
straight
brutality where you can blow a
high
motherfucker
one,
up just
straight
like
one,
MKX.
whatever.
I want to
It's
be
the
able to
same move
shoot
you
a
blow up,
rocket and then
blow
they
up.
explode.
So let's go over his loadout.
Sure.
This one I made grappling based. I gave him
Yay.
the quad slam. That's the regular one.
Yeah, TJ.
then
How
the
cool would it
full
be
on
if in
combo. It does
unofficial
take
lore,
stamina.
TJ Combo and Jax were like related
awesome.
somehow?
But it's awesome.
Like they were cousins or brothers
I
or some
love
shit,
the
just in
going
different
back.
universes.
The second thing I gave him is the Burning Hammer, which is a new air grab, and he has 2 ways to do it. You can do it as a traditional down and throw,
Oh my god! From the top rope,
or you
asshole!
can actually do it where he will jump up. It's back 4-4, and he's actually.
What a great looking
You can do
move!
that in juggles.
Oh,
So good.
Yeah,
That was pretty good, that's pretty great.
Yeah. So one more loadout.
Yeah.
See this? Yeah, this loader has some stuff I like too. Oh,
Classic Jax.
classic,
super
Jax.
classic! Wow.
First thing I gave him is the string.
Are you gonna? Are you doing it?
There. Wait.
It's 221122.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. Why is it not working? There we go.
Yeah, you don't have to tap it out that hard. You can actually just run this one.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
The point of that is it's a million punches, so he's going to get heated arms super, super, super fast. Second thing I gave him is this overhead slam. This is a special move that's a true overhead, and it actually launches on hit.
Whoa!
Amplified, so he can dash
Do
it.
you have a low starter? Is there any
Go for
reason to
gotcha.
block overhead?
And then finally, the real showcase of this variation that I made is the duck and weave stance. So he goes into the stance, goes low, and then
Oh,
from
that's
here he has this
awesome.
mid. But
Like,
he can
hold him
also-
down there for a second.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can hold it down, and then from here he has a couple options. And anytime I can let go and do the mid, I can amplify, and he does a pop-up. I can do 4, and he'll do
So
the
you're gonna do
overhead since I
string,
have that
stance,
equipped.
pop up? That'll be cool.
lastly-
That'll be
Yeah.
fun to do.
Yeah. It's a
Jax
special
looks like he's a
bonus. So
crazy
that's
amount of
another
fun,
example,
dude.
like
All
the
these characters they've shown
one
so
where
far look
abilities
really
can
fun.
actually stack
Build off
on
each
top-
other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then lastly, he has a low grab, and this is a true low. And he'll throw them the other way.
There you go.
So he has
There's the
50,
reason
50
to
a pop-up,
your low
you can
overhead
avoid
mix.
highs. It's a very versatile.
Can you
stance.
amplify the 4 through this?
You don't. No. Oh yes. You mean like this part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. And go.
Go to sleep.
So let's check out his fatal blow.
Yeah, this makes me hope that they can go back to like Scorpion and. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's actually building Juice Bar.
Something cool about that.
And I gave him
It
arm
ends up
arm
being
strength.
up.
Yes. It's
Yes.
kind of like, it's very similar to where Baraka places his flag at the end of his. The flag stays there.
Yes.
That's more damage. He gets heated up arms during his fatal blow.
That's awesome.
So then, like, you
That
guys
was
say, look,
great,
you didn't
dude.
kill him. You have now projectiles to maybe finish the job.
Right. Right. Or increase damage or what?
Yep.
Yeah. Also, his facial expression. I'm gonna do it again because people need to screen cap this. Look at his face right before he shoots you with a rocket. It is tremendous, especially old Jax. That's good.
Is that like a cocked eyebrow? A little bit?
It's great.
That's really good.
All right, so play a match with him.
Yeah, let's see that. Let's talk real quick, Derek.
Yep.
You and me.
Let's do it.
I like it a lot, dude.
Jax is a character I'm looking into.
like,
you will not stick with
To
it
be
at
to
all.
be completely honest, a lot of this stuff of the earlier characters, I hope they sort of go back and reevaluate what they can do because
I think
the options of
Yeah, when I was
seemingly, at least on the surface level, like just watching, the options of the last like 4 or 5 characters they have shown seem really cool. And more than any of like the first few that they've shown off between
But the fact that you can do
between like, you know, Scarlet and every like Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
the fact that you can do it off of strings and not just jumping in the air makes it like
Oh yeah.
gives it more use. So I'll do the jumping one maybe once every 3 matches, but the other one you'll do every match.
Well, I mean, in here.
I don't think the dash speed is also increased in this build yet either. Maybe it is.
My hardest thing with him right now is figuring out what I want to build.
Yeah.
Because he has so many moves that I really enjoy.
I love the gotcha grab, walking him towards the corner and just punching them. It's
Jesus.
so good.
Well, he has one move set you can put on that like gives your moves extra qualities that are like two-player animations, which is of course what I love to do. That's when we punch them like don't need.
Yeah,
to do it right
Baraka
there.
does have options, but
Nice
I mean,
doing it the same
you don't need to really do those options with the Baraka because his
You guys are
core
really
game plan always works so well. Like,
Is that back? Which version it does? Oh, this is the. Gotcha.
ow. That is a really great idea for a restand that you can, if they're close to the wall. That's some Gargos shit, dude.
He's got a lot of bop moves.
Yeah, I think
Definitely
Jax should have a lot of pop.
Capitalizes on the bobbins. Ooh.
Oh my god. I've got the spins.
All right.
See it, Steve.
Oh my god.
Pretty powerful, that Jax.
Yeah.
So good. I love that it comes back.
Not bad.
to him.
Not bad.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh man.
He knew what he was doing.
Awesome.
I think Jax
Three
looks great.
characters right
Holy
there.
shit.
Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Jackson Briggs. Super excited. Hope you guys all enjoyed those characters.
How could you not?
Yeah, I was reading a lot today on Twitter. People were guessing who they were going to have and whatever. There's kind of somebody for everyone in that group of three.
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, Derek, do you have birthday shout-outs?
Of course I
Oh,
have birthday
the
shout.
best part of the show.
Yes, thank you very much. Birthday shout-outs, folks. We got MKF30,
Okay.
Salty Prime,
Huh.
Chad Henry.
Makes me really excited to see like what they could be doing in the next
39097110.
characters.
Keep that on your mind.
Especially like Noob Saibot. I want to see his options.